Hi, I'm Lotta, and I'm a volunteer. Rarely does the word volunteer conjure up images of young men and women traveling to the front lines of an international conflict and feeding, clothing the men protecting the motherland. Take a look. So people used to live in these houses and everything is just like gone.
This was kind of rich house.
This was somebody's business, actually. It's like gardening business.
So we have what's left of a tank.
Turret. Дивіться, існувати стопудов сепарська.
Я знаю.
Авдіївку
Вони
обстрілюють.
теж знають.
So just outside of Slovyansk, and when we consider this globalizing world in the war of jihad, it's quite symbolic to see. Добрий день.
Страшно.
Трошки.
From a shell came here, landed.
It's from...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like one piece
When
of it
did
is
this
landed.
happen?
Like 4 days ago.
Коли це сталося?
Та вроді дня 4 назад.
4 days ago.
4 days ago.
Так, да. Дня 4.
Міна, да?
Ні, град.
Ух ти.
Це град з фугасним
It's a
зарядом.
shell from Grad.
Oh God.
З фугасним.
And this was 4 days ago.
Yes.
А ти дивіться, який тут товстий метал, осколками.
Look how thick the metal is, but the parts of the shell still beat it through. Take a look.
Оце осколочки, які з града
These are
розлітають.
the remains of the shell themselves. That's how they split into these small tiny things, and each one can kill a person actually. They were recruited. They're not volunteers. They didn't volunteer to go. They were recruited. They were called to serve on April 4th, and since then they are here.
And they were told that they would serve 45 days.
45
Right.
days.
And they're for 7 months.
Сказав на 45 суток і зараз.
Да, вже 7 місяць.
And this is food that the volunteers bring. Міністерство оборони вас годує тим м'ясом.
Я вас годую, я вам щас покажу.
So earlier we were talking about the meat that other men got from 1986. And I asked about whether they have proper bandages. And this is a medical unit with their own ambulance. And this is the bandage that the Ministry of Defense gave. Oh my God. This is an antique.
Yes.
You can buy this in antique markets in France. 1957. And these are young guys.
А то наше, що нам видала наша держава.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Це Європа.
And this is all these are from volunteers, and this is what the Ukrainian government is, or Ministry of Defense is giving. The stove that we saw upstairs is from the Ministry of Defense, and this is from the volunteers.
Президент подарив нашій
So here's another like shocking example. This is what the Ministry of Defense gives, the tourniquet from 1985, obviously bulky and old technology. This is what the volunteers give, American standard lightweight tourniquets. Another difference, big one, why volunteers need to be supported by the international community. So President Poroshenko has gifted this BTR to the guys. It's like from 1970s. Oh, they added the little roof.
Був отакий.
It came down to there.
Це вони додали.
When did you get this?
Місяці тому.
Сока місяця?
Yeah.
Тому назад.
Ну, я вже з ним місяць як ремонтую, мучаюсь.
Ви ще ремонтуєте його?
Да, я сам іди сюди.
Покажись.
Воно, бачите, два
бачите,
мотора
разні
стоїть
руки
тут.
This is what
Бензинові.
the Minister of Defense gave these guys, and it doesn't even work, so he's like repairing it. Покажи руки, будь ласка.
І вже я поміняв два мотора. Він подарив президент, ця машина проїхала 700 кілометрів. Оці два мотора я поміняв лично сам. Розбирав, міняв, все робив.
Це нормально.
Це ненормально.
This beautiful gift came with a package first aid kit, and the first aid kit has bandages, and this звідки то ви дістали?
Це ж волонтери все дають.
So this comes from the volunteers, and this comes from the Ministry of Defense. We look forward to handing over the goods that the volunteers and good people all over the world have helped us bring to them. Here we have the handing over of the sleeping bags.
Yeah, can you film the please?
Yeah.
Нам потрібно розвідуватися.
О, понятно.
See,
Тоже так делаем, когда получаем.
they're really happy with this. They said that it's just a dream
Дуже великі середні
to
чи
get
великі.
these guys like trying on their boots. It's nice. They seem so happy. A little bit helps, and they've got a bunch of kobasa too. And then here's that terrible condition of vehicle that they're driving around in here. And what do they use this car for?
Well, they use it to get to the front line. Oh, come on. They use it to
This
bring
is
the
what they
injured from the front line and to get them to the front line.
this is what they use to go to the front line.
Yeah, but
And with these tires.
what's this tires? Yeah, these tires.
Can you ask them if they think that the Ministry of Defense is going to give them snow tires?
Як ви думаєте, вам Міністерство оборони дасть зимову резину? That's the great reaction. Дякую.
Yeah, Jack. And we're waiting for the next car. And this is like a great example of the tourniquets.
Ну, я благодарен всем людям, которым не безразлично то,
So,
что мы делаем.
great.
Это приятно.
И нам теж.
Clearly, the volunteers are doing significant work that their government should be doing and isn't, partially due to rampant corruption. Please help the volunteer groups and you will help fight death in Ukraine.